Good morning. Hey, this is your host, Jeff Ski Kinsey, and this is the Fast Charge Energy podcast. That's right. So, hey, remember, by the way, any day you wake up and you don't have a white chalk outline around your body, it's a great day. So tell your face. So today I want to touch on the third level of the SIO map, the Strategic Intermediate Objectives map. Okay? Remember the first layer, we talked about the goal, we talked about the mission statement, the vision and culture statement, okay? The second level was breaking down your business into three components: throughput, investment, and or inventory, and the third, operating expense. Okay, we need to look at those three components of your business, okay? Now this third level is called the critical success factors. Okay, you with me? Critical meaning if this don't happen, nothing happens, or very little, or you go in the wrong direction. We don't want that, right? So let's actually explain this layer. So at level 2, we have, again, remember, throughput, investment, and operating expense. Level 3, what is the critical success factor for throughput? Well, I would suggest it has to be paying customers. And by the way, this map that I'm sharing is a generic template, if you will. You might need some tweaking for your business. But if you do not have paying customers, you're not going to have throughput. Okay, if you're a business for profit, okay, where's profit come from? Sales or throughput, as we like to say. Again, how do you get money in your pocket? Through paying customers. Okay, so what about investment and or inventory? What is the critical success factor in raising investments? Well, I would suggest it's the ability to acquire working capital. Okay? If you don't have working capital, you're going to have a terrible time getting anything done. And believe me, I've been there many, many times. Okay? Working on startup number 22 for Fast Charge Energy, it is a lot more investment intensive than I have envisioned. But, okay, operating expense. What's a critical success factor in managing operating expense? Well, I'd suggest, even though I don't have it in the template because I consider that phase 2, until you get throughput and investment right, you don't need to worry about operating expense. But I would suggest a critical success factor is being able to accurately track absolutely every income source and every expense outgo, right? That's a critical success. If you can't track it, you can't measure it. If you can't measure it, you can't control it. So that's a quick overview of level 3, the critical success factor level of the SIO map, okay? Now you might have 2 factors for throughput. Maybe it's not only paying customers, but there might be some other aspect that I can't think of flat-footed here. It just came to me. A second critical success factor. When I launched what was called Go Live magazine, we created, there was on the Apple iPad, we have a newsstand, or we did. That's an interesting question. I don't know if it's still there. But I created a business in the year 2012 to create content for the newsstand on the iPad. And I went to a 3-day Patriot Boot Camp startup event that was kind of shepherded by Techstars. Techstars later acquired Patriot Boot Camp. But my ask in that event was for an art director. Years prior, I had created a print version of a magazine called TOC Review, and in that case, and in the case of Go Live magazine, without an art director to help actually create the product, we had nothing to sell, nothing to generate throughput. So that might be another critical success factor, was a key person. Maybe you've got this great idea, you've run into a problem, it's a technical problem, maybe it requires a SaaS solution, software as a service, and you're not a techie co-founder, you're not a techie, So you might need a co-founder who is. That might be the critical success factor. If you can't find a techie to come on board and help you develop your vision, you might be dead in the water, so to speak. So is this making any sense? The third layer, critical success factor. The one or two things for each of the three components, throughput, investment, and operating expense. Critical success factors that mean if I don't accomplish this, I'm done. So there you have the third level. Does that help? If I can help, reach out. Shoot me a text. Text the word SIO, as in Strategic Intermediate Objectives. Text the word SIO to my mobile, 330-992-4754. Remember, have a great day. I'm going to.